I understand everyone right now is talking about the young lady that was deleted by her husband literally right after giving birth inside the hospital. But no one's talking about her telling him that that wasn't his child. Why would you wait till right now? We know why, because she wanted to deeply hurt this guy. Now, that was wild for doing that and then took itself out. But why would you play these games thinking you were safe to want to hurt somebody like that right as the baby is born? Unbelievable. That showed me right there that she didn't care about herself as well as the baby, because why would you play these type of games?
Breaking news out of Homewood, where we have just learned the woman killed this weekend at Baptist Health Medical Center had just delivered a baby. The Jefferson County coroner says 24-year-old Precious Johnson was shot multiple times, and that 19-year-old Kenneth Terry Jr. then shot himself. Johnson's family says they were married, and they're talking to your reporter Bria Chapman, who is now live and on your side, getting information for us also about safety inside hospitals. This is just an awful, awful tragedy, Bria.
Yeah, Morgan, that is right. Awful is right. Now, this tragedy has sparked a lot of questions when it comes to safety in our hospitals. Now, I spoke to the leader of the Alabama Hospital Association about this incident and what safety protocols look like in hospitals, and if this incident might bring some changes to what we see.
There's a few places in our world that we should feel safe. Church, our hospitals, they're your home, and unfortunately, things happen, and we don't feel as safe anymore.
That's Dane Howard, the president and CEO of the Alabama Hospital Association. Sunday night, police say 19-year-old Kenneth Terry Jr. was visiting Baptist Medical Brookwood Hospital when he shot and killed 24-year-old Precious Johnson.
Together, I'm trying to hold myself together because this story is so heartbreaking, y'all. When I tell you this story is so heartbreaking, y'all, this happened Sunday at a maternity center in Alabama, y'all. When I tell you, people are not right in their head. Like I always say, I don't want nobody to love me to death, y'all. When I say this man was so selfish, he was so selfish. Authorities say moments after this lady gave birth,
No, but hold up. You say how he's selfish, but y'all failed to talk about the story where they say, report says that she told him that that wasn't his baby right after. That would be the selfish act first. That would make him even go crash like this. Not make him, but that would put that on his soul to say, what? So why would she do that? Why wouldn't she wait till the baby came home in the next couple days or something like that? Anything. Nope. So you see what I'm saying? They always categorize the story on the woman's side first, but she was indeed the first one to commit the, selfish act.
Took her life now. This is his wife. And turned the gun on himself, y'all. 19 years old, and she was 24 years old, y'all. Life was just starting for both of them. Literally starting their family, and he took it away. Like, my thing is, how did you even get a firearm in the hospital? Like, who? When I say I'm speechless because I don't care military. I don't care if he had a right to carry the gun. How did he get in the hospital? Where are all the rules, the protocols? Why are they not being enforced? Y'all, when I tell y'all, this is devastating. This is heartbreaking at a hospital, y'all. I'm going to drop this story. Y'all go read about it. They didn't give the updates of the names. Like, let's just pray for her family. That baby would never know the mom nor the dad. Like, so heartbreaking.
So many questions on how this man made it past the security guards or the metal detectors to get into this hospital to unalive his wife. I don't know if y'all seen the story or not, but a 19-year-old unalived his 24-year-old wife right after she gave birth. He walked into the hospital, got past the metal detectors, the security, went to her room and unalived her. and then turned around and unalived himself. Now, when they spoke to this man's family, the family did say that him and her was going through some things. They did have some issues, and the wife did not want him present in the room when she gave birth. But the mom also goes on to say she never thought for a second, even with everything that was going on, her son was capable of hurting anybody. Now, I was reading the comments, and it was just going left. A lot of people were saying different things like, oh, those are the consequences to not wanting a man inside the hospital when you're giving birth. Those are the consequences of having a man take care of you while you are with child and the baby not be yours, which I did not see nowhere in the statement that it said that she found out or he found out that the baby was not.
Yeah, it did, just like her right here. Here in Ohio, most hospitals isn't like that. I was shocked moving to Florida and security was like that at a hospital. But I did read she told him it wasn't his and he lost it. Crazy how because he was still a kid. Yeah, I definitely heard that's what made him go crash like that.
But I know in Florida, when you go into the hospital, you have metal detectors and you have like security guards that check everything. So the fact that he was able to make it in the hospital, and I'm not quite sure if they have it in the state that he was at, but the fact that he was able to get past them, go up there, unalive her, and then turn around and unalive himself, and they even checked the next day to see if you could just walk into this same hospital and not get searched. News reporters said they did.
Oh yeah, check them out.
A place meant for care turned into a crime scene. Homewood police are investigating a deadly shooting inside the women's center at Brookwood Hospital.
We outside. Ain't no way. Oh my God. Oh.
This is the story of 24-year-old Precious Alicia Janae Johnson, who was shot minutes after giving birth inside a maternity ward. She was killed by her own husband after telling him the baby was not his. A hospital room that should have been filled with relief and celebration became a crime scene. A newborn had just entered the world. And within moments, gunfire ended a young mother's life.
We do have breaking news out of Homewood, where we have just learned the names of the victims in that deadly shooting at Baptist Health Brookwood Hospital. The Jefferson County coroner says 24-year-old Precious Alicia Janae Johnson was found dead with multiple gunshot wounds, and 19-year-old Kenneth William Terry Jr. was found with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot. The coroner says Johnson was a patient at the Women's Medical Center and Terry was a visitor. The hospital was on lockdown for hours as Homewood police investigated the shooting.
Some people took sides of the young man who killed her while others said he could have walked away. What really happened in this story? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. What happened that night inside Baptist Health Brookwood Hospital in Homewood, Alabama left an entire community in shock and 2 families forever changed. Homewood is a quiet city just outside Birmingham, known for its neighborhoods, schools, and sense of community. It's not a place people associate with violence inside a medical center. Hospitals are meant to be secure, especially maternity wards, especially rooms where life has just begun. But on March 1, 2026, inside the Women's Medical Center, that sense of safety was shattered. 19-year-old Kenneth William Terry Jr., Precious' husband, had been described by many who knew him as a hardworking, respectful young man. He graduated from school, did well academically, and stayed close to family and friends. After high school, he joined a construction company, something his mother was proud of. She wrote on her page saying, "Kenneth choose Trinity Construction Company to work with. Proud mom." Later, he enlisted in the military and trained as a diesel mechanic. He worked long hours, sometimes more than 50 a week, and cut hair on the side to make money, which he gave the majority to his wife. Family members said he was financially stable and generous, often helping relatives when they needed money. Those close to him described him as kind, dependable, and deeply connected to his family.
Oh yeah, check him out.
He was the type to give you what he had without hesitation. He eventually began dating Precious. Their relationship progressed, and they married. According to his family, he loved her deeply.
That's all she do is talk shit.
Man, that is crazy. Like I said, that's an unfortunate situation. But if the story that's been coming out is true, that this young lady waited until she gave birth to tell this man that the kid was not his. Oh man, there ain't much I could really say else about the story if it was really that way. And I would only imagine that, you know what I'm saying, that would probably be the case, like I guess so. And that's what was first reported. So, until further notice, man, that is a crazy situation right there. We ain't going to go ahead and confirm that it's 100% true. But the first, story that came out was from a reputable source that put that story out. And they didn't do any retracting yet at all. So, there you have it, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the hype button. And until further, yeah.